Ready? You're gonna do the camera thing?
All right, so it's March 3rd, the end of the night. Denver, Eth Denver.
Exhausted. Day
Day
2
two
for us.
Day 2 for us is day like 15 for a lot of people.
Yeah, dude. It was a special day, dude. We got to see God.
Yeah, base god.
All the biddlers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah.
So that, dude. Okay, so what takeaways, dude? I got a bunch of them, but we don't have that much time, right?
Yeah.
I'm filled with swag.
Yeah.
So
Look at his swag.
So there was tons of. I mean, I couldn't be more like in a bullish sentiment than I am right now.
Finally.
But,
Dude, you're always pessimistic.
okay, bullish like on the Web3 side, but there is also another component to this
Oh,
meeting
yeah.
where
Good point.
everybody is like screaming the alarm bells, like the United States is about to unplug the
Yeah.
whole damn show. That was a pretty big takeaway too.
Yeah, everybody's scared, and they should be. I mean, right now we got the SEC, or Gary, going after not only DAOs, DeFi projects, Kraken,
I mean, stable coins,
stable coins.
basically the root of everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I felt it. Like everybody, the urgency to either get that regulatory certainty figured
Yeah.
out or freaking get out of the country. That's what it felt like.
There was a speaker today that was talking about exactly all of this, like the U.S. potentially
Yeah.
like intermingling or like colluding or. you know.
Yeah. The U.S. has a coordinated attack on crypto.
And this lady, I guess, it felt like a whistleblower
Yeah.
moment, like an Edward Snowden
Yeah.
in the female form.
Yeah.
Like she's very connected, right, to like a lot of the regulatory stuff, legal stuff. And she was just like came on stage and they just let her rant. I
Yeah.
guess she didn't have like a presentation. She just had a mic just like that.
Yeah.
For about 30 minutes, she was just going off and on about how like we're all screwed.
Yeah.
Basically, the end is near.
Yeah, it was interesting. And
Yeah.
then Lubin was also on there.
Joe Lubin.
Joe Lubin, yeah.
Probably like one of the bigger figureheads as far as like why Ethereum is what it is.
Yeah.
And then he's like saying the thing he's most bullish about is Bitcoin ordinals.
Yeah, but let me give you some context.
Yeah.
All right. So he was talking about how Ethereum is going to take over the world, and the reason why he was bullish on Bitcoin is, I think, is because ordinals and NFTs on Bitcoin adds an attack vector which makes it less or more prone for Ethereum to take over Bitcoin. That's how I took what he was saying, because he was like talking about Ethereum the whole time.
I think he has the same sentiment I have. He's excited to see that now there's like a potential for like an actual robust ecosystem to emerge.
let's,
Because what that's gonna do, it's gonna make the block space of Bitcoin's chain a little more expensive, right? What's that gonna do? Drive the value up. What
Okay,
happens
yeah.
when Bitcoin goes up? The whole market goes up. So that's like a bull market catalyst
Yeah,
scenario.
but the limitation is Bitcoin isn't a smart contract platform, so you're not gonna see
well,
craziness. All you're gonna see is just more pictures.
you don't know that,
That
dude.
could be the beginning.
Yeah, thank you, dude. See, the developer knows, dude. That's just the tip of the spear.
I don't think
Yeah.
so, dude.
Dude, you're so negative, dude.
I'm the negative one.
Yeah. What did you think, Oscar? I mean, this is like the most devs you've seen in one place.
Yeah,
in your
it
entire life.
was really cool, like seeing so many projects all in one place.
Yeah.
Because these guys tell me about them all the time,
Yeah.
and it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, dude.
But seeing them all in the same place is, it's a game changer. Like it's easier to pay attention to the projects when you see, the people behind them, the teams behind them.
Yeah,
the,
they're humans, right?
the
They're people.
the enthusiasm whenever you talk to them, so you could see who's like in it for the long run and who's in it short term. But yeah, most everybody here is like in the bear market, so they're here at Eth Denver, so it's a lot of long term investment like platforms.
Yeah, I haven't seen any scams. Like, there's no scams projects here.
Well, dude, because there's nobody left to scam, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was probably last year's conference. There was a ton of people to scam.
That's a good point. Yeah.
This is biddle season.
Yeah.
I hate that word.
I hate it.
But it's a good word because it sparks a movement, right? It gets people wanting to build and continue down their visions pathways, right? Because, dude, the Ethereum ethos, dude, it's a serious one, man. Like,
Yeah, it is.
It could change a lot of stuff if we continue down this trajectory.
And that's the whole point of crypto, really. To
Yeah.
change the foundation of our ecosystem
Yes. And for what? The betterment of who?
for everyone.
There you go, dude. Spoken like a true Chad, dude. That's what I like to hear.
And then at the end, Eth Jesus came on.
Yeah, dude. And we didn't know. Because he wasn't at the event. So we just thought, I don't know, I guess Vitalik forgot about us.
Yeah.
But he did it.
Yeah.
He showed up on a Zoom call.
He had an interesting presentation as well. Like talking about UX.
Yeah, he was like, okay, I'm going to create this smart contract platform that's going to change society.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to figure out the UI because we're not seeing any improvement in user experience. He's like, okay, so I'm going to tell you guys how you should be doing it. And so he has a 15-minute long presentation on how to do UX.
Correct. Yeah, basically, like, his speech summed up is like, yeah, it's been a decade almost since Ethereum's like launch. And it's been all about like experimentation, like hardcore crypto nerds, like, you know, just tinkering with the platform. But now Ethereum is at a stage where we need to actually attract real people.
Yeah.
And that means UI UX is like tremendously valuable, important for that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's something like, you know, Web3 developers don't really consider because I don't know, they're not
Yeah, I don't know why UX is so difficult in crypto.
Yeah, he spoke a lot about going to different shops and like, you know, trying to pay with crypto with ETH, and it was like a different beast.
Yeah.
Like every time, like it was always a different issue.
Yeah.
So
something.
he's like,
It's never been done before.
yeah, and he was like, go out there and try to buy stuff with ETH with anything, and you'll feel it.
See it,
And then the more you feel it, the more you want to solve that problem. So
That's true.
he's telling us to go spend.
That's true.
Go outside, guys.
Yeah.
He did say that. Vitalik is telling us to go outside, dude. The pastiest dude on the planet, dude. He's like, get out there, everybody. Well, I don't blame him, dude. Like, there's a big mission.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing that was the coolest, I think, seeing the community, like how passionate, enthusiastic everybody was.
Dude, Trey Waters, dude.
Dude, shout out Trey. We actually met a lot of people from Decentraland out there.
CK.
CK. Gia. Gino. Who else?
Edward.
Which is, I think, Metaverse Architects.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, there's probably more sprinkled out there. We unfortunately haven't got to meet them.
Elio Trades, we saw him.
Yeah, I guess we were too shy to like.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Go like, hey man, you know, we could have at least done that.
Hey, man, we're also on YouTube.
Yeah, it's like we YouTube too, bruh.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll be as big as you, but
Yeah, I think that covers everything that we went through in the last 2 days.
just about.
That's the thing, man. It sucks about traveling is that you get tired. You can't hang. You can't like talk to everybody.
True.
It's like you got to sit there and like recoup.
That, and I'm having like freaking elevation sickness like every
Those
5
Mile High
minutes,
City.
dude. It really is. I feel it. I feel the mile and the high. All of it, dude.
Yeah, everybody's high.
Yeah. But yeah, the swag is great.
Yeah.
You know, one day, you know, we're gonna get MetaZone at one of these booths.
Yeah.
There wasn't that much like of a Metaverse presence.
No, definitely not.
Not yet, at least. But you know, hopefully, there's a lot of games.
There's
stuff.
some games, but yeah, there's not a whole lot. You're right.
It was very like DeFi centric and of layer 2 madness, dude.
There's 100 layer 2s, feels like.
It was one on my forehead too, I think.
Yeah,
It
base.
says Coinbase. Coinbase is already out there like recruiting, dude. They didn't waste any time, dude.
Yeah.
They announced like last week. They're out there headhunting for like developers, dude.
Dude, all the people they laid off, they're the same people are getting hired on to work on Coinbase or Base, yeah.
So yeah, 2023. Go back to our reference video where we literally spotted like all of the sectors to look out for.
Yeah.
Based on this conference, dude, we nailed every single one of these.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, easy. Dude,
nailed
that
it.
was easy. Yeah.
I think that was the best prediction we could have made.
Yeah.
So.
You know, one other thing is what was cool is like anybody you spoke to at the conference, it was like they knew everything about crypto just as much as we did, right?
True.
And so you can have like long conversations about nerdy shit that you can't have like back at your home.
Cannot.
Yeah.
That was the biggest difference for sure.
Yeah, we were like talking away to people about all kinds of things in crypto that nobody would understand. It was felt like home.
I was talking about our projects and like everybody was like keeping up. Like I was like, that's crazy.
Actually interested. Not like, please stop talking to me.
We need some Houston people to show up for us, man. We're lonely.
Houstonians?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shout out Denver, Colorado, dude. The freaking governor came on stage, he was like, dude, crypto's the shit. And we didn't do it like that, but that's basically the gist of it.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd see the same energy from Texas governor.
Yeah, definitely
Greg
not.
Abbott. Yeah. So it is what it is. The United States is gonna do whatever it is they end up doing, and then guess what? Crypto Web3 will keep chugging along. No matter what.
I feel optimistic because I just don't think the United States is going to be that dumb to shoot themselves in the foot and force everybody to create innovation outside the United States. I just can't see it happening.
I hope you're right, Willis.
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
And we'll be here covering
everything.
the evolution along the way. Recap, dude.
Recapping, today's March 5th. Yesterday, March 4th, we had breakfast with Trey. And then after breakfast, so we had a good conversation with Trey. So shout out to Trey.
Yeah, the breakfast conversation was very
That was cool.
riveting. He brought up a lot of, I wouldn't say concerns, but he brought up a lot of ideas as far as like how to get the Rovi ecosystem much more, I guess, robust, and he just had a lot of good ideas. You know? And so we need to continue that communication with our community, which we do every week.
Yeah.
But it's good to get like actual feedback, like in real person.
Yeah, I mean, being in person with Trey is just different. It's
it's different, right?
Yeah.
A community member, and he gave us a bunch of ideas, and we talked shop with the Rovies, and we got big plans, you know.
Yeah.
And then we recorded a podcast. We went back to the event, right? The castle, as they call it.
Spork Castle.
Spork Dow's lair. It's more like a lair, dude, because they literally have like a dungeon with a bunch of hackers sleeping on inflatable beds.
Yeah.
That was a little shocking. I was like, holy shit, Ethereum looks a little cultish now.
Yeah, they had a couple showers there. Yeah.
It's pretty interesting, like what they're incubating here at these events. Like they're
building
like
something.
They're training the Ethereum.
Yeah, the cult.
Yeah, but it's awesome. I like
cult
it.
of Ethereum.
Exactly. That's more bullishness for in my opinion.
Yeah.
So then after that...
No, so we recorded the podcast. So it was about an hour long. They had equipment set up. It was pretty cool. It was pretty high dollar equipment too.
Well, I think the video quality is like not
No, the
that
video
great.
quality wasn't that great, but it's still recorded at probably 1080p or 4K. But
okay, well we're gonna see.
It was fine.
It'll be posted up eventually.
So after that, we walked the field and we got to meet with more projects there. Talked to MetaMask. We talked to
Hence beanies.
Yeah.
Storage.
Which
is a very old school.
We're likely going to be using them pretty soon because we're going to be saving $1,000 a month.
Shameless plug.
Wag Me Games. We met with one of the. I think he's one of the founders, Luis.
I pretty much spoke to the whole team.
Yeah.
And it was interesting, like the different people we spoke to had like different sentiments as far as like
they did
the Web3 gaming space.
Yeah, we were talking to one guy. Iman was talking to another. He picked up different info than we did.
My guy was basically like, dude, Web3 gaming's a scam. I was like, dude, you work for a Web3 gaming company. Like, why would you say that? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's okay. There's a lot of people saying that.
A lot of that sentiment is going around.
Yeah.
Ultimately, there's a way, right?
Absolutely.
So.
And if one thing is being demonstrated at this event is just the tenacity of this community and like it's never give up attitude, even in the face of like almost certain like government like crackdown.
Yeah.
Like everybody's pretty well aware of it now.
That happened yesterday too, right?
It's been happening ever since we've been here, dude.
Yeah.
It's like panel after panel, just like FUD.
Yeah, but the lady was yesterday.
I think that was the
day before.
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was Vitalik Day then.
Correct.
Okay.
But even through all that, the development community is only growing, the innovation is continuing, and there's just the ecosystem is expanding. So
yeah,
I'm not leaving here sad or concerned.
Oh, definitely not. More bullish.
Energized, ready to go, dude.
Yeah. So after the event, I guess the closing ceremonies of the day yesterday, we went to have dinner with the Decentraland folks.
We did.
So part of the DAO Foundation, we got CK Bubbles, we got Gia, Gino, Salty. We got to see in the at the club.
That's right.
Yeah.
Eventually, there was a club scene. We have footage.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're ever gonna release it though.
Hopefully
I
not.
hope not.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
I'm for the sake of my own like mental
health.
Yes, please don't release that, dude. But the community, Decentraland community, dude, that was great. That was the first time we actually met, basically the DAO, right?
Yeah.
So they explained.
Yeah,
to
they're all
us-
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gina or Gia?
Gia.
Gia, she was explaining to us like how their team formed in the first place. You know, it started with a DAO proposal for a grant in order for them to have like a whole operation going, and it's like a 6-month grant. Now there's a system in place in order for somebody to analyze all future grants to make sure there's not bad actors just looking to extract liquidity from the DAO itself.
Yeah.
It's a very critical role. One of probably the many infrastructure pieces to like a sustainable DAO. So but these things are gonna get figured out over time. But it's cool to see it happen, man. Like back in the day, we were just kind of like theorizing how the DAO is going to actually look.
Yeah, during our Decentraland roundtables, it was just like a Zoom call. Yeah.
Yeah, like dude, one day this DAO actually has to like do some work, right? There's got to be some people actually clocking in, and that's them.
That's them.
That's the people. CK Bubbles, Gia, and Gino, and others.
And they gave us some of these, like Gia and Gino.
Dude.
Yeah, this is very cool.
Yeah, zoom in on that, dude.
Yeah.
There's not much Decentraland swag, so we were pretty appreciative to get that.
Yeah.
There's no hoodie or nothing. They don't have a booth, unfortunately, but maybe.
We'll have to go to Argentina.
Or maybe like that has to be a DAO proposal. It's like, hey man, there's a big event. Let's get some funds from the DAO to
Dude,
set
that's
up
a good
booth.
idea.
Yeah, so that's my point. Who's gonna do that? Because that's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work, but it must be done, right? Because I think there's a lot of value to be going to a lot of these conferences and meeting people physically.
Yes.
It contextualizes like the stuff that we're working on. Like it actually matters.
Yes.
There's people being like using and buying stuff and being part of communities.
Yeah.
And it's important to be there physically. So Decentraland, this is your time, dude.
You heard it here first.
Dude, networking it was
it's a big
paramount. But one thing we need to work on is how to network efficiently. Like pull up an app, show a QR code, whatever it is, but it needs to be clean, efficient, like I don't know, usable.
Yeah, we met also Make a NFT. I think is his Twitter handle. Make a NFT.
Make a NFT. Yeah.
Another cool guy from the Decentraland community. He's just like out and about exploring everything. He actually like introduced us to something called alt space, and he's saying like that basically Metaverse has been around for almost a decade. So that's like an OG virtual world that we weren't even aware of.
No.
Shamefully.
But I think I promise I've heard of it. But the update is
they're shutting down.
They're shutting
this
down.
week, I think he said.
Yeah.
So he invited us because he has like a penthouse deployed in that world, I guess, space, and he invited us to come. We basically watched the apocalypse. They hit off that server shutdown button.
Basically, stay in your headset until it turns off. Basically.
Yeah. So that was cool. So he's an artist, a photographer. He's been doing that for 20 years. He said he has worked with Ludacris.
Yeah, Ludacris. Yeah.
And a bunch of other famous artists
rappers,
and stuff like that. So like, dude, we're gonna have to collaborate, figure out a way how to get those artists in the metaverse one way or another.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, I'm down. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So that's the energy that's coming across. Everybody's just trying to do something, right?
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's all about building and then getting to the next phase of the metaverse.
Yep.
We're trying to go after that economy. Once that digital economy forms, we're talking trillions of dollars.
Yes, which is obvious, and this requires, it's very stressful, our lives, a lot of work. This is why we're here.
Yeah,
We found like the most tranquil of scenes.
Yeah.
Fucking wholesome ass place, dude. We got kids running around.
Dogs
chasing bones.
Yeah.
And then we got this nature behind us, dude. It's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out again to Colorado, Denver. Great place.
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting this event. You guys are killing it in this scene for sure.
Yeah, we got to start planning which event to go to next. And I mean, just coordinate with people and getting people to recognize the value of the metaverse. Right now it's not easy, but it's going to be important. Everybody's going to jump on the wagon pretty soon.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Anything to say, Oscar?
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, I talked to 4 different CTOs, so we're definitely going to be integrating some of those projects into the platform.
Yep.
And you know, I helped some developers out. Like I think they're new to the game, at least to Solidity, and they were asking me questions about the smart contracts that we're trying to launch. And there's a lot of bounties, like for tons of money, like thousands and thousands of dollars. I think somebody said, what did Trey say? Like how much? Like
3 million total, I think.
Yeah, 3
And,
million
like,
total
just
in all the bounties that are out there.
correct. And
During
like
this event.
the hackathon.
And
prize
apparently
pool.
we're going to go check out some of the projects, some of their presentations, because they have to present. So
Yeah.
that'll be cool.
Yeah, we're gonna see that, and I think the closing ceremony's tonight too. So we'll get some footage of what's going on there.
Yeah, we'll check it out. But yeah, it was awesome. Like networking in person is the best. So that's all that matters. Like for this event for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all you guys watching, if you're building anything, reach out to us and let us know if you're going to any future events. We'll probably be at NFT NYC. It's not 100% confirmed, but
Yeah.
I think it's more likely than not.
Yeah, it's in April.
Yeah. So if you guys are building anything in the NFT space, Metaverse space, gaming space, whatever, just reach out to us, dude. We'd like to meet you guys.
Absolutely. All right, guys, that's the recap. We're going to be going to the castle where the event is, talking to more folks, and there's a closing ceremony tonight at 6 p.m. to midnight, which
Whoa.
I don't even know what that means, but
I don't think I could.
we're gonna
See
we're
if
gonna
we could.
check it out.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
We're gonna try to survive. That's it for us. Please follow us on Twitter at the Block Runner, at MetaZone.io, and at RoviAI, and we will catch you in the next video.
Peace.